Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Ferdinand gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Pelé. This is Dembele. Hitting a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's lofted through here. It's been shipped out wide. You get a throw in. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Del Piero. Pelé.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's following up! And again! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Del Piero is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Adams. Rodri. Distributed tidily. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Doku. Cleared without complication. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Pelé, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Del Piero, and he's well positioned. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's beautifully weighted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Spread it left. Doku has it out wide and in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Del Piero. Van Bommel.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Pelé. Thuram. Now Van Bommel. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. Pelé! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri gets it away. Van Bommel.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He's had it nicked away. And that is expertly dealt with. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Besiktas merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Besiktas can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 10.
Here we go again then.
Substituição em andamento.
Besiktas carrying a one-goal lead. That has not gone well. Del Piero. Besiktas come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That looks a cracking ball, and he was alert to it. Not the most convincing of passes. Van Bommel. And that's been intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Doku proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Del Piero. Van Bommel. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of space ahead of him. Lofted in. Thuram getting this one clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Nearly! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Right, Dembele. Del Piero. Lam. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. It's a searching pass. And the through ball. Casillas with the clearance. Nicely weighted ball.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 16. Camisa 20.
They've
Camisa
switched it over to the other side.
Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de.
And this is Rooney.
Camisa 9.
That's very neat. Oh, that was vital.
Camisa 6.
And he's there to
Camisa
belt it away.
19. Camisa 5.
Now it's Del Piero. That looks a cracking ball. And he's found a way past, and he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Besiktas presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, it's hit the post! Tries to... this time, surely! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Corner number 2, then.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Thuram. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that has put paid to that. And here's Yamal. He's picked his way through. And this is Cruyff. Thuram. Besiktas still ahead by the game's only goal. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Yamal, and it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent chance! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Cruyff. Besiktas finding their passes. Vieri. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ferdinand. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Now, can they get him away? Elects to cross. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Besiktas can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Besiktas.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And this is Hazard. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pelé. That ball looks a good one. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good spread. Dembele. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a shot!
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Mosquera deals with that. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. And here's Del Piero. And it's Thuram. Oh, well played. Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi picks it up out wide. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Del Piero. Szoboszlai. Kukçu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu. Can he finish? Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Del Piero. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. And Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Besiktas present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Casillas looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without complication. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Pele! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Japan, number 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the
He's been
field
taken off,
is
and I'm guessing this is an injury.
21.
Yeah, I think this is for his own good in the longer term. He's picked up a knock that he can't quite shake off, and common sense has prevailed here. There's no point in aggravating the injury.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Pele. He's in a great position. Cleared away. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Messi. Del Piero. Pele. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking... And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That's a good ball out wide. He's got full. It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Besiktas go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Besiktas to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Dembele. Pele. Del Piero. And here's Dembele. Szoboszlai. Nicely aimed pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good vision. Messi. Very nicely done. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's the keeper's ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
In by Messi. And that has been knocked clear. Lewandowski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero. Pele. Messi could try cutting inside here. Kupchu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now it's Del Piero. In with the challenge. Lewandowski.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. Shot a goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Alvarez. Alvarez is having a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Van Bommel. Great vision. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Played in deep.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Van Bommel. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. And now the breakaway. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. Played out towards the right wing. Crunching tackle.
Substitution for Japan, number 15, Soboslai. Number 13,
Mosquera gets a foot in here. Brzezinski.
Number 16,
Mbappe.
Rodri.
Now it's Alvarez.
Number 18, Kupchu.
And this is Van Basten. Look at goes for a shot! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Besiktas take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two, yeah.
Thuram calmly anticipates. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Van Bommel. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
And now...
So... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Pele. It's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And smartly reclaimed. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's no...
He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Pele.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pele. But it's Thuram. Cannavaro. Cannavaro tries making a foray down the right. Ball played for Del Piero. Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lahm. Van Bommel. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Aims beyond the defence. Back when it goes. Thuram. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe, there's the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Brazil are sitting pretty. He's through and all alone! Shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Played back. And it's Davids. Vieira. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Besiktas certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. Ronaldinho. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil have their second corner now. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And that has put paid to that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Ball's header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chooses to go. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That is good alertness. Van Bommel. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he shoots! Del Piero. Dembele. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they can counter here. Ronaldinho. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe! Cross from... It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That has not gone well. He's beaten the last man. He's being urged to shoot. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Davids. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful beauty.
Shot, surely! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Hazard looks to get on the end of this. That has been slung wide. Del Piero. Look at the space. It's Pelé! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Besiktas grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's going for goal! Zico, in with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Messi picks it up out wide. Messi in acres of space out wide. Takes the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Costa Curta. And it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Van Bommel. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! Goal! Uruguay! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came up beautifully.
Bullish header! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Van Bommel. And it's Del Piero. It's run loose here. And this is Ronaldo. Zico. Pedri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball. Flashes it across. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Uruguay with the corner. They're first. Pele attempts a clearance. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played. Knocks it into space. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Superb goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Besiktas to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. There's a sharp little ball here. Zico really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Dembele. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He's on it, can he get away?
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Looking to play him in. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Distributed tidily. Now it's Zico. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Del Piero. And that's the keeper's ball. Tries to play it through. And this is Dembele. Nicely shaped cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. So we've reached the hour mark. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Spread neatly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pele. Van Bommel. Gabriel with the slide tackle there. Messi could try cutting inside here. Opts to play it back. Lahm. And it's Cannavaro. That is ended up in no man's land. Aims beyond the defence. Del Piero. And it's Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming to terrific header. And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Besiktas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Zico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And this is Ronaldo, and he's there to make the challenge. It's a promising position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And across it goes. Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And here's Eto'o. Darren and Fletcher! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot a goal! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Uruguay give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Del Piero, Dembele. Zico does well to get it back. Shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. No, it's come to nothing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Besiktas have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Pele, very much the hat-trick hero. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Right card. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's gone loose. That's an imaginative pass. Van Nistelrooy gets into some space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Lahm. Swung over. Messi is onto it in a flash. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, nice touch. And that has put a halt to things. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! Goal! Al Hilal! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's looking wide. Pelé. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thuram calmly anticipates. Now it's Pelé.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Played into space. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Foot in. Dembele. And he welcomes it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the shot! It's a really well-measured ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Del Piero. And this is Messi. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Van Bommel. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Van Bommel. Now it's Pelé. Aimed beyond the defence. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Referee's given a throw. Cannavaro. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Pele. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, important interception. Oh, good-looking ball. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. Now Van Bommel.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! Off the post! Spread out to the left. Oh, it's Dembele. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Schneider. Cannavaro cuts it out. Pele. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so solid. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Thuram. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And it's Messi. It's gone for a throw-in. Thuram. And here's Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Raul. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Messi. Chance to deliver.
Besiktas clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Del Piero. Al Hilal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Good. Goes for a shot! Goal! Al Hilal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Al Hilal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that looks a good ball through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. Del Piero is behind this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. He's in a good...
And the finish! denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to make the challenge. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. Messi gets into a good position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shoots! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's been flattened there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Besiktas can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Dembele. Number 10, Pele.
Van Bommel.
Number 21, Messi.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Rooney.
Number 4.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Number 6, Rooney. Number 19, Yamal. Number 18, Suarez. Number 5,
Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space. Great chance! Goal! Besiktas! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Suarez. This looks promising. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Rijkaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Rooney! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Al Hilal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's found a way through. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Chance for a shot! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe tries to play it through. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think any...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Big header! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Real chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Besiktas grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Played out to the right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. Pelé, that's a good ball out wide. Messi. Messi's cross, he rises! Goal! Besiktas! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be...
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. And this is Pele. Shifted it to the flank. Van Bommel. And he's had a hit. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And that should get the job done. Great ball, and he's in here. Sanchez deals with that comfortably. Van Bommel. Guardiola looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele? He might be in here. Delivers with... He's having a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. No way through. Van Bommel. And it's Messi. Now it's Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dembele. He's looking wide. And this is Ronaldo. And Del Piero! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he get onto this? Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Dembele. And a chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Trabzonspor go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first half is done. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. And that could well leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Del Piero. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. Dembele gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Thuram. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Hazard gets into some space. He is through here. That's an excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sanchez, always a very imposing presence at the back. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's got tall. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Guardiola. Great vision. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jordi Alba. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to it. Shapes to shoot! It's been shipped out wide. Van Bommel. And it's Del Piero. And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. Nicely spread. Besiktas are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Van Basten. Number 10. Pele.
Casillas claims comfortably.
Messi.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way.
Rooney. Number 13.
That is a great pick out.
Johan Cruyff.
Pickford
Number
is there
19.
and he can get that clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Besiktas really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be
In
3
it comes.
minutes added time.
And he's there to clear it. Abraham. Neymar. A good play on the left-hand side here. He's through here. Well read, nice interception. Thuram. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Brilliantly cut out. And that is that. Besiktas played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling
Please
utterly
be made aware
deflated.
that smoking is only permitted
Thoughts
in
on what we've
designated
just
areas
seen?
within
Well, you
these
can never
grounds.
predict the results of these games as your usual indicators.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's straight offside. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pele, and he's had a hit! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Foot in. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Pele! Now it's Pele. And this is Pele! Goes for goal! It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one.
Oh, what a mistake! Del Piero. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Tries to pass it through. Besiktas, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Pele.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Van Bommel.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pele picks it up out wide. Van Bommel. And it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Pele! Superb from Pele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Besiktas take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Van Bommel. And he's forced to go back. Here's Cannavaro. Van Bommel. And it's Thuram. Pelé. Besiktas finding their passes. Pelé. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's beaten the last man. Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Added time.
Now it's Pelé. Well read, nice interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Besiktas head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nice-looking ball. Rijkaard makes the interception. The most accurate pass. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed into... Up he goes! It's hit the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And vicious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Tampa Bay clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see it.
And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ronaldinho. He could be in here. Ronaldinho! Oh, crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the challenge. Pelé. That's tidy. Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Besiktas have reclaimed it. Shot, surely! Davids. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. He is through here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Dembele couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Tampa Bay really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Played out to the right, and it's Davids. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Distributed tidily. Messi. Now it's Pelé, and the through ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Xavi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Vieira.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Besiktas leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Spread it left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And this is Rooney. Spread out to the left. Bellingham. Van Bommel. Besiktas moments now away from seeing this one out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Rooney. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ribéry. Thinks about the... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello attendees,
Casillas.
this is a